So you are new to Assetto Corsa Competizione and you want to press this button to join competitive ACC, but you really can't. You're kinda lost with all of these acronyms, or your essay is too low and you don't really know what to do. If you are in one of these situations, this video is for you. These are frequently asked questions that I hope I can help to tackle. This video will be focused on steps that you need to take in order to join a competitive match in terms of unlocking the necessary ratings and then getting the necessary essay and doing it in the most streamlined fashion possible. But first, we need a quick scrub of terminology. Competitive racing is available through this panel in multiplayer. You need an essay of at least 80 and a track rating of 99. What these mean can be seen in the profile panel. Let's have a look at them from top to bottom, cutting all the fluff and just centering on what it means in practice for you. TR is track competence and will improve by getting track stars. This will be your first step. CN is consistency, measures how consistent you can keep your laps and the car inside the track without damage. CC is car control, which boils down to the car pointing in the right direction and not going for insane drifts. PC is pace, or how well you perform in special events available at the special events panel. RC or racecraft is more or less related on how well you perform on track in terms of overtakes and contacts. SA, which is arguably the most important tracker, means safety, which is the tracker that measures how clean you are in terms of incidents versus distance driven. It will change in accordance of how close you are to a car versus the length of the race. The longer the race, the bigger the ASA payout, as long as you are within a 1 second gap or so of the car behind or in front. Finally, CP, or competition, which is the measurement of how well you do in competitive races. CN and CC trackers will hover around 90s and will drop in race accordingly to performance. TR needs to be at 99. SA is possible to get it to 99 without ever dropping, with some time and tactical mindedness. The steps to get to a CP race are more or less: get all track medals, unlock the other ratings in the process, and in terms of SA, get the SA 280 for getting the multiplayer for a few hours before joining a multiplayer race. First things first, you need to start doing practice sessions. Competizione will require you to unlock all track medals to get a track rating of 99. To unlock those medals, what you need to do is 4 consecutive clean laps around each track. This is a great way to familiarize yourself with the handling of cars, the overall physics, etc. if you're new to Assetto Corsa Competizione. While you are unlocking the medals and therefore the TR, the CN will go up as long as you keep the car inside of the track. Once you get to the CN to 50% level, CC appears and you keep doing exactly the same thing you were doing before. Keep unlocking the track stars so TR gets to 99. If you unlock all track stars but no CC yet, choose a track you are consistent in, do a practice session on it until it unlocks. When CC gets to 50%, it will unlock PC and SA. SA will be the rating you really need to grind or cheese, if you want to call it like that, for just a few hours. SA is the one that takes longer to improve and the one that is more at mercy of others, but your choices will have an impact on it too. I would avoid multiplayer until you get SA of around 60, unless you have a group of friends you can race with. The reason why I would say you'd avoid the multiplayer at this stage, it's because lower SA servers will have dirtier drivers, so you want to keep yourself safe. The tactics that I'm saying in terms of improving the SA are the tactics that have worked for me. So you need to start racing with AI in a track that you are familiar with. SA is not a tracker like iRacing where rating will go up or down in accordance of the numbers of incidents you have. But like I stated, it really depends on how far you are from the car in front or behind you. The races you need to do against AI need to be at least 20 minutes long and pick up AI strengths you are comfortable with. If you need to test which AI strength and aggressiveness is best without improving your ratings, there is an option that you can use that will turn off the tracking of your ratings by the game if you are so inclined. Find an AI setting that is just a bit slower than yours so you can keep a safe distance from the car in front, and you can choose at your own leisure how to overtake. The objective is to be as safe as possible and as close as possible. You don't really need to win races for SA to improve. Keep racing against the AI until you get an SA of around 50 or 60, and then you can start looking at joining a multiplayer race. Find a multiplayer session that has an SA rating closest to your own. The higher the SA rating, the more probability you have for having a clean race. Choose races that are longer, like you would if you were racing against the AI. The start procedure will be a bit different in multiplayer, and if you have any doubts or any questions, you can check out this card above. It will explain how to use the start procedure of Assetto Corsa Competizione. The same logic of racing against the AI applies in multiplayer in terms of SA improvement, but this time you need to be a little more careful. In multiplayer, there are a few SA bonuses for finishing a race every so often, and this will give you an extra boost to your SA. So for multiplayer, try to think like this. Don't commit to overtakes unless it's painfully obvious that the guy in front of you is slower. Avoid Monza. Pay attention to your rear view mirror and widgets. Avoid Monza. Try to anticipate crashes or when a dive bomb is gonna happen. Avoid Monza. Don't really defend or race for positions because that increases the risk of crashes. Avoid Monza. And finally, avoid Monza. While doing this, not only your SA rating will go up, but also your RC, your CC, and CN. Remember, SA will drop if accidents happen, so lower your risks and play it smart. Once SA rating gets to 80, you can join a competitive race, but I'd raise it even further to increase chances of gaining a slot, because at this moment, just because you are the first to register to a race, it doesn't really guarantee you a race slot in competitive matchmaking. Higher rated drivers will always take priority over lower rated ones. And this is essentially it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Leave me in the comments your tactics to boost your SA or your tricks that you've used in order to make this process much simpler. If you enjoyed the video, do press like and also consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you'll see new videos and streams as they come out. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.